Alright, Kyle. My name's Brent. I'm with Sprint. I'm going to be conducting the interview today. Would you like a bottle of water?
Oh, yes, please.
Alright. There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, we're just going to start off. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm extremely active. I like to stay in shape. Go to the gym. I play a lot of intramural sports with some buddies. I like to hang out with my family. I'm a big family person. Spend time with them. Just mainly be involved in the community as well.
Okay. What kind of sports do you play?
I play baseball on Sundays. Flag football. I also enjoy riding my motorcycle with my buddies.
Okay, so you manage to stay pretty active.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Well, let's get started here.
Okay.
What interests do you have in applying with Sprint?
Well, after looking online, monster.com is where I found that you guys were hiring. I noticed with Sprint that you guys offer extremely good benefits. The pay is extremely fair. The clientele that you guys have are real nice people. I actually have Sprint myself, and I've been extremely pleased with the customer service they provide. I'd like to join the team.
Alrighty, sounds good. What previous experience do you have?
Well, I graduated back in 2002. I went straight to active duty Air Force military, straight through boot camp, and then went to tech school. I didn't do anything with cell phones in particular, but I learned to be responsible and on time. Definitely keep a clean cut look, just to stay professional at all times.
Okay. Sounds like you got your priorities in order.
Absolutely.
What skills have you acquired to help you succeed at Sprint?
I've acquired extremely good customer service skills over the past few years. I worked in customer service with my work through the Air Force, and then I joined the reserves, and I do customer service in civil engineering. So I've been doing a lot of customer service over the past 6-7 years. So I'm a very good people person when it comes down to it.
Okay. I got a hypothetical question for you. Answer it the best you can. If you witnessed an employee stealing merchandise or any other products, what corrective actions would you take?
Well, I definitely make sure that that person is doing the bad deed, and then I would bring it up to the immediate supervisor and hope he would bring it up and just keep it at the lowest level possible and see if we can get the problem solved before anything serious happens, and make sure we get our facts straight before we start pointing fingers and stuff. So I definitely make sure the guy who's doing the incident is actually him, and then bring it up with the supervisor on a one-on-one basis, pull him out back. I would never want to do that in front of the customer or on the main floor.
Okay, so you take it through your chain of command.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. What do you know about the company? What have you learned about Sprint?
Doing some research over the internet, I've learned that you guys have an extremely large clientele, over millions of customers. Your phones are constantly changing. You always have new phones, which is good because you're keeping up with the technology. You offer good stock options. It seems like the management's been in place at this store for quite some time, so it's good to come in when there's veterans working here to really get to learn to know more about Sprint through the guys that have been with the company for years.
So stability is pretty much key to running a smooth operation, correct?
Absolutely. Obviously, you don't want a big turnaround in employees, because then you always have to be training and waste time with that. So you definitely want to keep guys on the floor for years and years to come.
Right. And I would imagine to achieve something like that, you would have to be a good team player. Would you consider yourself a team player?
Absolutely, 100%. Like I do intramural sports over the weekends. I extremely like to be involved in contact with other people, learn, make new friends. I definitely consider myself a people person and a good team player.
Yeah. In this line of work, being a people person is key. That's one skill that you have to have.
Absolutely.
What would you say is your greatest strength?
Greatest strength would definitely be calmness that I keep. Say, an example, if a customer gets irate or out of hand, I'm definitely good at keeping that customer calm and making them happy. Definitely want to have the customer leave the building knowing that they got the best customer service that they can possibly get. And I know I can provide that for the customer.
Those are good strengths to have.
Thank you.
Work hours. Are you willing to work overtime, nights, weekends? Are there any restrictions into your work hours?
The only restriction that I would have would to be that, I am in the guard reserves, so I would definitely have, if something came up military-wise, I would have to obviously serve my obligation for that. But that's pretty much it. But as far as working overtime, weekends and nights, I would definitely do that. No problem.
All right. That pretty much conducts the interview. I have enough information here to go about what I got to do. As for you, do you have any questions for me? Anything that you would like to know?
Maybe just one question. What kind of attire would we be wearing? I've just seen so many people wear different things. I mean, are we wearing a black shirt, or how does that work?
Proper business attire. Slacks, nice button-up shirt, long sleeve, short sleeve. If you have any tattoos that's noticeable, you can't have those showing.
Okay.
Looks best for the customer. Real clean cut. It looks like you are. It doesn't look like you'll have a problem with that.
Okay.
Nice dress shoes, and that's pretty much it.
Well, it sounds good.
Look savvy for the customer.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot for your time. It was nice meeting you.
No problem. I know. I'll keep in contact with you.
Okay, sounds good.